Hello guys, welcome to Caitlin's Crypt. Today I'm at the Chained Oak and I'm going to be telling you a bit about its backstory and a bit of the folklore surrounding it. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, there's chains wrapped all the way around this tree, and it actually dates back to 1821 when the chains were put on. This is around 200 years ago now. Well, actually it's over 200 years ago, and the story goes the Earl of Shrewsbury, who lived at Alton Towers at the time, came down this road just here on his horse and cart, and there was a beggar lady just stood at the side of the road. She asked him for some change and he unfortunately said no, which led to her placing a curse on this tree. She said to him that every branch that fell from the oak tree would lead to one of his family members dying. He didn't really think much of it and he carried on his way back to the Alton Towers. However, shortly after, a branch from the oak tree did fall and sadly one of his family members did pass. So the Earl's response to his family member passing just shortly after this incident, he did bring a whole group of people up here and chain the tree so that no more branches could fall off. But as you can see, a lot of the branches have now fallen off the tree, and apparently the tree has been hit by lightning a couple of times, which has led to more of the branches falling off. But we don't know if this has actually led to any more of the Earl's family members passing. Okay, so I am just going to give you a bit of a closer look at the Chained Oak itself. As you can see, there are lots of chains, they're all really rusty, they're absolutely huge and they're so heavy to pick up. If you look just up here, you can see them all wrapped around the trees, all wrapped around the branches, sorry. But yeah, you can really tell when you look at them that they are so old. And I'll go closer to them now so you can actually see the full size of the chains. Okay, so here is a look at the size of these chains. They are absolutely huge. You can see compared to my hand, and they are so heavy. I don't think people realise how heavy these chains are. Like, they are absolutely huge. And if you come up here, you can actually see one of the stakes that got put through the branches. Just move it like that. You can just see it sticking out there, but these are so heavy. Even for me to pull on them, they're just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, some people did think that Alton Towers put these in for the ride Hex, but they were here for many years before that. You can see that one sort of in a bit of a, I won't say it here on the channel, but it's in a loop. And you can also see up here there's some more hanging chains. But as you can see, the tree isn't actually in the very best of shape at the moment. It is going a bit rotten, and there are a lot more branches falling off recently, which is quite sad considering the history of the tree, but it is just a natural way things go. Okay, so just going back to the legend, obviously it is just a legend. However, we do know that these chains were put on around 200 years ago. Like I say, it was in 1821, so that is just over 200 years ago now. And the spirits that reside here, there must be so many if you do think about it. Over a 200-year span, there's been a lot of people coming up here. A lot of people do have a connection to this Chained Oak. On the chains as well, you can see that people have put these little padlocks, and a lot of them have got hearts on them. So people do spend a lot of time up here. We've seen quite a few groups of people here today, and they do put these little memorabilias of their relationships on here, just like you see on the bridges and things like that in different countries. So going into some of the more spooky things that have happened apparently around this Chained Oak, people have reported seeing a lady standing down at the bottom, her shadow. They've also reported that they've heard horses' hooves galloping past them and not seen anything of the sort. They've also reported being really cold, they've had shivers, and people that have done ghost hunts up here have got quite a lot of activity. I am planning to come back here and do a ghost hunt quite shortly. I'm not sure when it will be, but it will be on the channel. However, all the things that people have said about this location are really interesting. There's some first-hand experiences that I have heard about off friends and family members, so it will be really interesting to come up here and explore it. So that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a short video, however we will be coming back for a ghost hunt. Really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.